Good morning, students. Welcome to the class. Today's date is 8th September 2020. In our previous class, we have completed lesson number 6, which is day and night. So today we are going to start a new lesson. That is lesson number 7, Our Green Friends. So we will be talking about the plants, the big and small plants that we see around us. Now let us see what are the subtopics that we are going to get in this lesson. So I will learn about plants and their parts. Then I will learn about types of plants. I will learn about identifying plants around us, and I will learn about the age of various plants. So these are the subtopics that we will be discussing in this lesson. Let us start with the learning outcomes. After explaining the lesson and after the discussion, you will come to know that after the completion of the whole chapter, you will be able to identify the different parts of the plants. So as we are going to study the different parts of the plants, you will, whenever you are going to see a plant, you will be able to identify which is which part. Then to identify different types of plants, there are different kinds of plants around us. So when we are going to study, after completion and discussion, you will be able to identify which type of plants you are looking at. Then the third learning outcome is to identify plants having strong stems. So these are the three outcomes that you will be getting. So let's move towards the class. Okay. So this is a garden, or you can say a park, okay? As you can see, there are two persons. Two persons are here. The way we used to go for a walk, the same way these two persons are going for a walk at a park. Now when they are walking, what do they see? They see lots and lots of trees. These are the trees. Here is the tree. Even these also trees, right? These are not actually trees, these are plants. So now they are looking, when they are walking at the park, they can see lots and lots of plants. But are these plants look similar? Do they look same? No. If you can see on the screen, these plants does not look same. This plant is a small plant, and then you can see here these are the very small, and then these are the big ones. So they have a name. So we will be discussing everything in this lesson. So if you go outside of the house and if you look around you, you can see lots and lots of plants. But do they look similar? No. Find out, go outside and find out how many plants are there, like what are the kinds of plants, like big and small and very small, and even their shapes and sizes are very different, even, and sometimes their colors are also different. So there are varieties of plants near us, and we will be studying all these things in this lesson. So next is whether the plants are living things or non-living things. We have already discussed in our previous chapters that living things can grow. Living things need food and water. Living things need air. Living things can move, right? Does all these things belongs to plants? Yes. So plants are living things because plants grow from small to big. Plants need food and water. Then plants need air to breathe. And also plants can move, right? So these are the properties of plants. So therefore, we can conclude that plants are living things. Okay, now here is a picture. You can see it. I have put three pictures here. A plant, animal, and human being. Look at the pictures on your screen. Now plants, animal, and human being, do they look similar? How their body parts are? Do they look similar and same? No, right? The plant has different part. Its structure is different. The shape is different. The animal shape is different, and the human being shape is also different. Therefore, they have their own body parts. They have their own names, and you can say that animal and human being, some of the body parts, the name of the body parts are similar, but if you compare it to the plant, it is not similar. Plants have different names of its parts. Let us move towards the parts of the plant. So the parts of a plant. So a plant has, so you have to remember, okay, a plant has roots, stems, leaves, fruits, and flowers. So there are 5 parts. What are these? Roots, stems, leaves, fruits, and flowers. So these are the 5 parts of plants. Let us see. Now let us learn these 5 parts with the help of the photos that I have already given here. So as you can see here, these are the first that we are getting is roots. So the first one is the roots, then we have the stem, then leaves, then fruits, and then the flowers. Can you see on the screen? So these are the parts of a plant. Now I have given here differently in different ways. But now what I'm going to do is I will join all this together and it will become a full plant. Let us move towards the next screen. So here you can see that this is the whole plant. In the previous slide, I have shown it to you in different forms. Now we are going to learn it together as a plant. So as you can see on the screen, so this is the leaf here. Then the plant has a fruit, then flower, then stem, and then root. Now these are the parts of the plants. So leaves are we have seen a leaf, right? The stem is this one. It is like a branch. So stem is this one. Now, before moving towards the next slide, the roots are usually below the ground and the stems grows above the ground. As you can see here on the screen, so this brown color are the soil. This is the soil. Now, the roots, as you can see here, it is below the ground. You can find the roots. You cannot see the roots. Because roots are always below the ground. They are inside the soil. And the stem grows above the ground. Therefore, we will be looking and seeing the stem but not the roots. The next we have the parts of a plant. Let us discuss this one. So the first thing is flower. So the flower, it is of many colors and types. So every tree has its own flowers and they comes in different shapes, different colors and different types. So we have already seen lots and lots of flowers, right? Then comes the fruit. There are different kinds of fruits. It contains seeds. We have mango, apple, banana, strawberry, pomegranate, right? There are lots of fruits and every fruit contains some seeds inside it. Now what is a seed? Seed is present inside the fruit. because seed helps to grow the plants also. So fruits, remember, fruits comes in different kinds and it contains seeds, and these seeds are present inside the fruit. Then we come to the leaf. Leaf, it is usually green in color and it makes food for the plants. So leaf are mostly green in color. And why leaf is important in a plant? Because they help, because we need food and water, right? So what do? We buy the food and bring and cook it and then eat it, right? The same way, leaf, it makes food from the sun and the rain and some minerals from the soil. They take it, and the leaf, they makes the food for the plant. Then we have the stem. Stem, it can be hard or soft. It takes food and water to all parts of the plant. So you have seen, suppose you have seen a rose, right? Somebody used to give you a rose. Yes, so where do we hold it? We hold the stem of the rose, which has thorns. Now when we hold the rose, what happened? It is hard, right? The stem is hard, and sometimes some stems are soft. Okay, so what does it do? What does the stem do? The stem, whatever the food and water that the leaf produces or it is in the soil, the stem, it takes to all the parts of the plant. It carries, the way we have our nerves, right? We have our nerves, we have our veins, no, where we can where these veins and nerves carry our blood to all the body parts, right? In the same way, the stem takes food and water to all the parts of the plant. Then we have the root. It fixes the plant to the ground. A plant has many roots. Now if we put the plant on the ground, what will happen? It will come out very easily. So what happens is, the root, it grabs the ground. It is like a gum, sticky. Okay, it sticks, it makes the plant sticks to the ground and holds it so that it doesn't fall down when there is thunderstorm, when there is flood, so that the plant can stay stable, stay fixed at one place. Got it? Therefore, root is very important because it fixes the plant to the ground, and a plant has many roots. There is not one single root in one plant, but in one plant there are lots and lots of roots. Now let's move towards the workbook. So in your workbook, we have the multiple choice question. The question number 1 is, which part of a tree grows below the ground? We have already discussed. A is leaf, B is root, C is flower, and D is fruit. So which part we do not see, which is under the ground? Leaf we can see, flower we can see, fruit we can see, right? So the option remains is the root, number B. So B will be the correct answer. Then we have the next one, which is, which part of a plant is given below? So there is a plant, see, it's a flower, right? So the options are given here. A fruit, B root, C flower, and D leaf. It's not a fruit, it's not a root, it's neither a leaf, but it's a flower. So the correct answer will be C, flower. Clear? So this is it for today. In my next class, we will be talking lots more about the plants, and also in my live class, I'll try to show you the different parts of the plants. And till then, watch around, look around, and look at the different trees that you have around you. So here I end my class. Thank you.